are now tuned in to my main man Dubs. If you want that garbage, go somewhere else. If you want that music that matters, he came to the right spot.
What up, kid?
Hey Dub, talk to him.
This is not for the retarded. Ever since the beat started, the flow switched up from...
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Efe Ajagba. Efe Ajagba had a tough fight with Razvan Cojanu, and Cojanu did have his spots in that fight. He looked a little slower than old. He looked a lot quicker in the Ortiz fight when he was knocked out, I think the second or third round. However, Efe Ajagba kept coming. He's relentless. You know, a lot of people like to compare him to Deontay Wilder, which I would disagree. He has more tools, even though he depends on his right hand. He does go to the body. He does have a decent left hook. He does work his jab to set up his right hand, and he is relentless. And far as we know, he has a pretty good chin because he took some slapping left hooks from Cojanu tonight. And Cojanu looked game for a while. I just think the relentlessness of Ajagba, he kept coming, and eventually he started hurting Cojanu more and more and more. When he went down at the end of, I believe, the 8th round, it was pretty much cut and dry. He was ready to go. Ajagba kept it up until he just beat Cojanu down to submission. And I was actually looking at it and thinking, like, look, this fight should be stopped last time. But I mean, Cojanu was showing that he wanted to be there, but Ajagba just beat him until there was nothing left of Cojanu. Cojanu did take a knee, and the referee waved off the fight, which was good because I don't even think he could even see. So it was a good test by Ajagba. What we are noticing is the power that he possesses is not what it is. You know, we thought he was just this rich. He's still a strong puncher, but he's not this knockout artist like people think he is. I think his strength is his relentlessness to attack, and commence attack until you submit. He's not a knockout artist to that degree like a Wilder yet, you know. But a lot of times what's happening with Efe, he is rising in competition, you know, because he's fighting journeymen. He was fighting tomato cans and Uber drivers and taxi cab drivers and plumbers, but now he's fighting guys that were once what they were. Okay, that's why these fights are going longer and longer. If you notice, he was even dropped in his last fight, but it just showed you that he does have a learning process. And of course, we've seen another heavyweight, which I have to cover, by the name of Sanchez, and I would like to see those two eventually get it on. But anyway, it was a good matchup. Efe Ajagba did get the knockout, but of course, he goes on. I believe now he is 13-0 with 11 KOs. Okay, no losses, no draws, of course. So he gets the win, and he goes on to another stepping stone in his career. But you guys tell me what you think about Efe Ajagba stopping Cojanu. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys can Counterpunch. Peace.